Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a mat using old t-shirts. The width of my base is 37 centimeters and the length is twice that or 1.5 that. You can use any kind of base that you want as long as it has holes. So next, find your old t-shirts and the color that you want your mat to have and a pair of scissors. So I like to cut that bottom part off because it's usually thicker than the rest of the material of the t-shirts. That's what I'm doing here. This scissors I was using is not the strongest, so my patience ran out. I'd advise you to find a strong scissors for this. I ripped it off. So once you get rid of that, you can begin cutting the pieces that you will use for the mat. You don't want your pieces to be too thin or too wide, so consider cutting them into medium-sized pieces. There's a lot of cutting to do, so you can listen to music while doing it or watch something that doesn't need you to concentrate that much. For the length of the pieces, also consider keeping them medium. You don't want them to be too long or too short. If they are too short, it will be difficult to weave the mat, and if they are too long, I think the mat will look very weird. So keep cutting, cut as many as possible because it will take a lot to complete a mat. So I'm using a mat that I had already started making just to show you how it's done. It's very easy. As you can see, it's not full. There are spaces that need to be filled. So I'll use this to show you. But it is the same base as the one that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So what you need to do, just pick one of the pieces you made. Then insert it in one of the holes, one tail into one hole and then the other tail into the hole very next to the first hole, and then tie a knot once tight, then tie a second knot tight, and you're done. So you're basically going to repeat this process over and over again until your mat is done. You insert it in one hole, one tail in one hole, you pull it, then use your other hand to insert the other tail into the hole next to the first hole, pull it up, then tie 2 knots tightly so that it doesn't come out, and keep doing that. Keep doing it until it is full, until there are no spaces left, and I will show you how it should look when it is filled up nicely. Here is how it looks so far. It is not yet full, so I'll keep at it. You'll notice such particles on the surface you'll be working on, so make sure you use a surface that is easy to clean afterwards. So once your mat is full, it should look something like this. Ignore the part where it is bare. So it should look something like this, very tightly knit together and nice to touch, with no visible spaces in between. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something. You can make as many mats as you want with your old t-shirts and use them as your doormats. Thanks for watching.